Now tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what it do and what it is, it's your big dog, Bobo Luciano. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. Just like that. And I hope it feel good to you, too, because it damn sure feel good to me. I got my sexy ass, gorgeous, beautiful wife.
It's your girl, Jazzy K.
In the building.
As usual.
What you drinking? Little margarita.
Some air.
Let me see.
Little air.
Little nothing.
Hello.
Oh.
You got a whole drink over there?
I know I'm drinking.
You got to wrap your
Ooh,
lips
that's
around
nasty.
mine? No, it's not.
That shit tastes like medicine.
That's
That's
what
some
you
late
eat.
night. That look like some late
First
night.
of all,
You remember we just got to talking about that rock gut?
This grown
Yeah.
folks.
Y'all remember us talking about that rock gut out
No.
there?
First of all, I don't drink no rot gut,
Yeah.
whatever you're
Had a
talking
belly
about.
stain.
This is a high quality, top shelf, Long Island iced tea.
That's what it.
She said top shelf.
You remember when we used to drink Mad Dog 2020?
Yeah.
This
White
ain't
Lawrence
Mad
Roll.
Dog. This ain't-
But wait a minute. You remember when we used to drink those? That's when we used to drink Hurricanes and Long Island iced teas.
Them
Like that.
Long Island iced tea be about that.
Yeah.
but it's also made with house liquors. You know what I mean? That McCormick and stuff in the plastic bottles. This ain't what that is.
Well, you can get top shelf Long Island.
That's what this
combination.
is. The top shelf.
Shit said like it came off the bottom shelf.
No, it don't.
Billy
It's not your
Stanger.
thing. You thought it was gonna be a margarita, and then you were unpleasantly surprised.
It
That's
hit my
all
taste
that
bud.
happened.
It hit my palate like
Don't try to say my drink tastes like MD. Don't do me like that.
it tasted like medicine, like
It don't
Robitussin.
taste like medicine.
Ow.
Tastes like Tussin.
Tussin X.
Tussin X.
Well, of course it tastes like that after eating a mint.
It's a cocktail. It's a female cocktail. They have their own
It's not a female cocktail.
combination.
Do you know how much liquor goes into a Long Island iced tea?
A lot of it. Yeah, it's a lot.
All of
I'm talking about the motherfucker be home
Okay,
about
it's all
$50
of
in
it.
each hand.
Where the mint? The mint.
Well, I had put it in my
Yeah,
mouth because
put 'em
I
in
had.
there. And then he talking about it tastes nasty.
Oh,
Well, of
no.
course.
This don't taste nasty.
We ain't gonna ask what that is.
Exactly.
Top shelf. Top shelf. That's it, baby.
Top shelf.
Hey, man. Today I got my brother back in the house, straight out the SHP, Deuce Hills. Y'all know what it is. I got my man Jizno Relli.
What's up with it, man? What's up?
Hey. Y'all recognize the voice. Y'all recognize the bling.
Yes.
Get on the team. What's up?
What's going on, fam?
Man, you said, the word on the street is, we try to keep our ears to the street and what's current. And
Right.
and I got word that you know a certain person that we brought you in to talk about.
Yes, sir.
This ain't no regular interview, y'all. This is current event. This is news you can use.
Yeah. for
Right now.
real.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah,
Right
this-
thing on me now.
Right thing on me now. So everybody that's been through here and y'all got y'all interviews and they in the art and y'all I'm not gonna say the archives, but they are
You've graced the super top.
yeah. And I hadn't released the interview yet.
Right.
Don't get mad because Jizno jump in the line.
Boy, yes,
Because this coming out pretty soon.
yeah, for sure.
Because the algorithm is saying release it now.
No one knows.
Release it now.
In school, it's called a current event.
This is a
That
current
part.
event.
It's a
Social
current event.
studies.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we all know
This is a social study.
us three, we are from the, we're not gonna say old school, but I'm from the old school. She's from the millennial school, right? But she still knows.
The
She's got
millennial is old school now.
well, yeah, but she's got an old soul.
Right.
Everybody know Pac.
Everybody do.
I mean, that's got to be at the top of most people's list as far as rappers in the world.
For
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And recently, news came down that we had an arrest made, Keefe D.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the brother's first name, but you told me you was affiliated with Kick. Excuse me.
No,
Whoa, we ain't gonna say it
You're
like
right.
that.
No.
You know him or you met him a couple times.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not affiliated with him at all.
Right.
Talk to him after these.
You wasn't in the white.
margaritas, just-
Yeah, you wasn't in the white Cadillac.
Nah, I wasn't nowhere near the white Cadillac, man.
So,
Shit.
So you met him a couple times.
Man, yeah, I know Keefe. Man, I know Keefe. Yeah, I know him and his people from, a lot of people didn't really know. I mean, it ain't never, I guess, for a lot of people to know because he was what they consider the gangbangers. Gangbangers all over the world.
Yes.
But Keefe really has some people here in Dallas. And he got family here. So, and he used to come to Dallas all the time. And when you say Compton, when you say Crips, most of them dudes, they wear the blue. So, they got the biggest, from being down there, I used to go down there in the summer. My families was there. We go, my dad, brothers, and all them, we go spend the summer. A lot of people go to the
In
country.
Compton or in L.A.?
They were in Inglewood.
Okay, gotcha.
They were in Inglewood.
That's a blood hood, though, right?
My family lived in Inglewood. Keefe and them, they from Compton.
Yes.
So cool. But you could, it was Keefe. He was a cool dude. You never know when you meet people, eat with people, smoke with people, drink with people, party with people. You never know the full.
Oh, you don't know the whole story about it.
Yeah, yeah. If you could shit, people tell you a lot of things, but it just certain things they as they say, keep to themselves.
I never heard of him, to be honest with you, until the Vlad interviews.
The Vlad interview. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, bro. Like I was at the crib one day, sitting. One Sunday evening, I'm at the house watching some cable and shit. My old lady's cooking. I'm sitting there and I heard some. I look up. It's the interview you got with Keaton.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Detective Keaton. I'm like,
oh, Vlad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm like, shit, man. And I mean, I don't know what the reason behind it. What, sometimes I don't know. Everybody, sometimes things you've been harboring. You say you're gonna get out, but we from Dallas, and it's a show here in Dallas called the First 48.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
and SWAT,
and Dallas SWAT. But on the First 48, I'm sure most of everybody from every hood here they watch it, and so it's a lesson in it.
Yes.
If you in that car, I don't care if you was in the back seat, the trunk, under the hood, shit. They don't give a damn. Your ass is getting the same time
association
that the person that did the shooting, that did the driving, that did the shit.
That's what's getting me about
guilt by
the comments.
association. That's what it is.
One thing about social media, Facebook especially. Now I ain't gonna say Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
It unfortunately shows the ignorance level of some of the people that are closest to us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We in a cloud chasing era.
Well, I'm talking about the fact that people think he shouldn't get in trouble because he didn't pull the trigger. Saying stuff like that. I see this all in the comments.
Y'all need to be teaching y'all's children,
Yeah.
okay, that it don't matter. If you in the car when the crime was committed, guilt by association, you was there. Exactly.
Unless you go tell it.
Unless you snitch.
Unless you better cut a hell of a deal.
Unless you snitch and get yourself off the hook.
You better go in there and say, man, I didn't know that nigga was going to do that.
part.
You got to go be a rat. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't.
And sometimes, even the rat, they say the trap for the rat ass.
That part.
That part. Facts. Big facts. Because
especially if you call them first.
And shit. Hey, well, he already told us that, but we're not going to knock no fucking time off of that. We're not knocking, we knew that. They didn't know nothing. Because they knew it, they going to pick them up.
But from what I understand, and I was telling my wife this.
Yeah.
I think Keefe D thought he had immunity.
He did.
And I was watching, I don't know if there's a platform out of California that has over 1 million subscribers. His name is Cam Capone.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, that person you just mentioned is on there doing a current interview. Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he did have an immunity agreement. And I'm waiting to it to get to the point to where it violated. I don't know.
But what's the particulars?
Okay. Money motivated. Okay, go back to this.
Yes.
This is serious. Biggie Smalls.
Yes.
Mother was suing the city of LA.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to say this was
conspiracy
through the police department, the LAPD.
Yeah.
$400 million lawsuit.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to, that's a lot of damn, that's $500 million damn near LA. We already, shit, it's rough enough down here.
Yep.
Okay. Now, they done broke it down to the point they were like, well, hey, you, Mr. Gangbang guy, Keefe, if you can just keep it that this was street related and street motivated, boy, you would do the city of Los Angeles a big favor and we would be forever indebted to you.
But the thing about it is, that was a Las Vegas crime.
That's the
Keaton is a Las Vegas cop.
Las Vegas cop.
Yes.
But where did Biggie get killed?
L.A. 6 months, 9 months later?
In L.A.
Yes. Well, see, let's back up. From what I understand, and this is the kicker.
Cause see,
you know who name is in the mix of all this?
So to answer what I think where you might be a little, there you go.
Yes.
That's who was supposed to be his security.
Who that?
At the
Keefe
Kodak,
D.
Keefe D and
Yes.
Come to Crips was
Yes.
he did his security at the Kodak Theater where that incident happened with Biggie at the light. So that's where he
said they never called us.
That's where he was supposed to be in the city of L.A.
Yes.
Not Las Vegas. So it's two different
yeah.
stories. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
The pitch is bigger.
I feel you.
Always.
There you go. So I
Always is.
so if somebody got lost,
So you're bridging the gap.
there you go.
Now, but on Pac now.
On Pac.
Now, you know, even in those interviews,
Yeah.
it was always, what's the word I want to say? A hired gun. And someone wrote a check.
Check.
And the name has come out. And she just said it. And even on your boy Keaton.
All of this is alleged.
Yeah. I mean.
Allegedly.
What Keaton said on Cam Capone, shout out Cam Capone, he said, yeah, I mean, we pretty much know Puffy's involved. But
allegedly involved.
They said it was he has so much money to fight the case, and it's coming from a known drug dealer that's not going to be a reputable witness. We figure like we just can't go after that fish.
Yeah.
So
and
this is what's in the interview now.
Then.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, especially back then. So, but to think that they said Puffy cut a check for that to happen.
Right. And that's something Keefe did tell me. He was like when I'd see him, you know, he told me.
How did you meet?
I'm not surprised.
Remember, we were doing, I used to go out to LA a lot when we first started doing the music, doing the Dougie, when that's where we actually recorded that song. Will was here, me, Rue, Spain, all us, we was shooting out there. Shout out to Hood Boss. You know, all us, we were down there.
Okay.
And then I had, like I said, I had family there. So my people here, I met him here.
Yes.
Then when I went back to LA, my people like, man, hit me up. You know, I got plugs. I know people.
Yeah.
Which he did know a lot of people.
They say he was pretty large.
He knew people. Like you know, you look at people like a lot of people look at Suge as big.
Yes.
Suge is big, but you had Suge was from Bumpton.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Keefe was from Compton.
Yeah.
And you know, and but he had a respect for him.
They said they used to play Little League football together.
Big Suge was, you know, Suge was, hey man, that's Keefe.
Yeah.
Hey man, we grew up together. Hey man, we from the same hood. Hey, man.
Exactly.
So that showed
it was a mutual respect.
Mutual respect. Yeah.
And so you met him that way, and you were about to, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you were about to say what he told you about the Puffy incident and writing the check.
Well, he basically was telling me that he didn't go into details about it as far as the check part, but I guess
he did on Vlad.
If he was getting paid to do security, if he was his security, then he was getting a check. You know what I'm saying?
No, they said it was a check cut for the hit on Puffy. On Pop.
Okay.
They say even to the point to where after it happened, Puffy called. This is nothing that I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
This is, I mean, you can watch the Keaton interview that just, he said Puffy called and asked him, was that us?
Right.
And the check was written to somebody named Von Zip.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that name.
Yeah.
And so Von Zip never just never delivered the money, and I think he's deceased now.
Deceased.
So I'm just trying to figure out
A lot of the key that's what I could see how things took so long because a lot of the key players from what I see, look and remember they are deceased.
They are deceased.
Yep.
So dead man can't talk.
What you think was the nail in the coffin for him? Because he's written a book.
I think the interviews answered a lot of questions for a lot of people, and it pissed people off to the point to where, just like we say, we go back to the first. What you talking about the first 40? They like, hey man, this man is telling y'all.
Yes.
Listen to what the man's saying. His ass was in the car. He was in the front seat.
Yeah.
They had just jumped his nephew at the MGM Grand.
Yeah.
Came out. And shit, the man said they was going. He said if they come down the street, said we looking for him. They met at the Tropicana.
Yeah.
That's when Orlando hopped in the car with them. That's his nephew.
They said somebody from New York had to give him a gun. And I just kind of understand that because they're from Compton, which is a couple of hours from.
They come through the desert down the highway from LA.
You would think that.
They rode the 15
with the guns.
With that gun, 3 hours, and rode that some damn gun all the way into Vegas. They don't come to Vegas, man. They hood niggas.
That's what's not making sense.
They didn't come without
That's what's not making sense.
There you go.
And so we had Ayatollah Marv, the oldest living Peru, know, and he said that all that just don't make sense to him.
Don't make sense.
Why would someone from New York have to give somebody from the West Coast a gun? So in other words, you hear, I don't know if you seen or heard that you couldn't see it, but you see it on social media. Suge had spoke out. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard that.
Suge
He
said
said
that
they got the wrong guy. Allegedly.
Nah.
Did you see that part?
I hadn't seen that.
Oh, bro, it just came out the other day.
I seen someone said. I seen someone was saying similar to the point that he don't believe that Keefe should be prosecuted for the.
He said they got the wrong. He said it wasn't even Baby Lane.
Yeah,
and I think he was the closest one to see.
But what about when Keefe said when they pulled up at the light?
Yes,
in the Cadillac.
Yes,
I looked at him. He looked at me. We looked at each other in the face.
Yes.
He knew it was me. This come out of his mouth. This didn't come out of nobody else's mouth. This came out of his damn mouth.
You right.
That's what he said.
You right.
Could it not have been 2 different hits out?
No, we talking about the person
one from inside and one from outside?
I don't know.
Why he talking about? I mean, I'm just speculating here because I be watching Investigation ID. And it'd be a lot of, I'm just saying it'd be a lot of fuck shit. Like, how do you know? How do you know? You know what I mean? The people that was closest wasn't involved and they thought it was they.
Well, from what Suge had just opened a club.
Yes.
So from my understanding, they were already on hire to be sent to check out this bad boy. Bad boy.
Death Row.
Yes. Death Row and Suge new club that was opening.
Well, they said they went out there looking for him after the fight.
That's what they was
and
going,
sat in the back of the parking lot. That's been confirmed by Bob James.
That's where they was going anyway. So shit, the incident that just happened with nephew in the MGM where they jumped and beat him, come out the side door on the Las Vegas Strip right there.
Yes.
Tropicana, if you've been to Vegas, most of them been to Vegas quite a few times. Tropicana right across the street.
Yes.
Now, you can put 2 and 2 together. Hey, they done jumped on me. Shit, we finna pull up right across the street, run across that shit. They in the back parking lot. Get your ass in the car. Hold up. Come on.
But this will get me. You roll up here with your buddies, right?
Yeah.
Say y'all went to Vegas.
Yeah.
Why was he in that casino by himself? What was his partners at? That he rolled up there with?
Who?
Baby Lane. Oh. The one that got beat up. And it was the alleged trigger man.
Maybe they had to use
I don't think he is.
That's the only excuse that I let me go with where they're having a fight.
Maybe his stomach was upset and he had to go to the bathroom and the rest of them was back.
Well, they beat the shit out of him.
I think it was some shit like where Suge and them had between Suge, they security, they clique, they crew, they honor rod. Shit, it was probably what 40, 50 to 1. Shit, there was some bitch we seen in the camera. All them motherfuckers didn't even get in the camera. They kicking stuff.
Oh yeah.
It was some motherfucker hiding behind them on slot machines saying, man, I ain't finna get in them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
They gonna fuck us out.
Maybe even at the bathroom.
Gangbangers?
No, hey,
I mean, we all know everybody that claim.
you could be
Not back then.
2-3
in some Compton.
gangbangers are still 3 against 30.
They said it was all killers in that
Cappers
car.
didn't just come back.
They said it was all killers in that car.
in the car. We talking
That's the
about.
person that he rode with, and I want to know why they
Well,
wasn't
we were
with them.
just talking about what just happened at the casino.
That's what I'm trying to ask you, because I asked the question, why wasn't those guys in the car with him in the casino with him?
Oh, they didn't come together.
The guys that was in the car with...
From this.
That's my question. Okay,
they
break
didn't
it down.
come together. Okay, baby, Orlando was down there with some other people. He came on his own.
That explains it.
They was in the Cadillac together. Those 3.
Okay.
When he got jumped on, he probably they done jumped him in with motherfucker. Meet us said, pull up. We finna pull up in the back of the Tropicana. They pull up in the back of the Tropicana. Baby, now I go from the MGM, run out that motherfucker, run over there to the Tropicana.
Wow.
Uncle said, man, get your head in the car with her, cause shit, we here for business and that motherfucker.
Yes. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Since 1996, that's when that happened, right?
Yeah.
96 in between 2023. You knew Keefe D.
Yeah.
You've had conversations with Keefe D. Did that conversation never come up?
Never came up. Okay. Only thing dude ever told me, and some of my people was there, like he did say Orlando was a nephew. He did. Okay. He did say like Orlando, but he never went into detail about that night.
Okay, good.
To where he said, I was in the motherfucking car.
Yeah.
I was bored of this shit.
I wouldn't have said nothing like that.
At that time, I could see it made sense.
Yeah. Why would you say that?
Some shit,
So
and at that time, he wasn't living in Vegas. He was still living in L.A. He was still a come dude. Him big money. They was that still. He still.
Oh yeah, that's his money. That's his money spot. And I also heard that. Trying to think what else the people on the internet be saying, because the internet says a lot of crazy shit.
Man.
The investigation when it first started on Keefe D a couple of months ago, right? And you remember when they went in this house and they confiscated a gun and some bullets,
right? And
people just assumed that was the same gun and bullets from 1996.
I just can't. I refuse.
If it was, you a dummy for still having.
I refuse to believe.
I'm just saying.
I don't think it was.
It was.
It came.
I just.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one thing. You got to give hood dudes some credit. It's some shit. We got some dummies in the hood.
Yes.
But some shit.
What was it? Souvenirs?
We just know. Man, we don't
do know
I
that
can't
there are
hold on to
people
this.
So that shit in the desert on the way home.
We do know that there are people who keep souvenirs.
We got some hood dummies. We got some hood dummies. And them
dumbest criminals.
Yeah, man. Them be some bitches end up with 99.9.
That's what he finna get.
It's over.
If he got that gun and bullets, which, like you said, I refuse to believe that.
Yeah.
All the way from Las Vegas to back to Compton.
Yeah.
Ain't that the desert?
The desert? You gotta
Nigga, I'm flinging in that.
That's the 15.
Nigga, I'm flinging in that bitch every 5 miles, throwing a part of that gun out.
That 15, you going from 6,000 out to 1,000 to 6,000. Man, you done went from way up here to way down. Man, chucking that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm
every 1,000 feet I'm coming down, I'm chucking the shit.
Yeah, bro.
Man, leave it out
why
there.
would you want to keep the weapon?
Yeah, they hide bodies in the day. Might well, you know, you can hide a pistol like that.
Yes, the way the sand blow, it's gonna get covered up,
man. So
I
wouldn't have kept it. I don't believe that.
And bullets.
I refuse to believe that dude did that.
Hey, I don't.
It's gonna be a serious trial.
I do not believe anything because
but
I done seen.
It's gonna be one of them. That's in a minute. We done had the OJ trial and some other big trials.
Yes.
Harvey Weinstein, all type of shit, but I don't know. This shit gonna be big.
It's gonna be super big. Niggas pop.
It's gonna be big.
You just said this is the biggest rapper in the world.
And the time is
one of
that's passed between then and now. The world, young and old, everyone had been wanting to see somebody
held accountable.
Yes.
Held accountable.
You know what I hate?
Cause they feel,
You know what I really hate about this whole situation?
yeah.
Is that his mom died before this justice was served.
Man, it's just shit. That's
She died here on Earth.
Yes.
crazy.
But you know, in the physical, she's not here to see this or witness this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just
Their brothers and sisters, you got a brother and sister. They they've been speaking up for the family, but when your mom gone and they was tight. You know, they had a.
But is it justice if he not the one that did it? He just the one running his mouth?
well, everybody else dead.
That's what I'm saying. Is it justice?
Well, you out here capitalizing on it, writing a book about it and all that. Yeah, it's
And
justice.
you sitting, you smiling, you don't.
Somebody got to pay.
Interview.
I mean,
he getting paid for. Yeah,
He can pay for the interview, pay for the books, and you walking around here willy nilly. You know, I just think he's the dumbest criminal.
And it was
America's dumb.
something else. He said that why you know everybody. He made the comment. Everybody else is dead, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell what happened.
Dum dum dum
You ain't seen
dum.
that?
You shouldn't have never said I was in the car.
If you
Never.
go, if you go through,
Should have been like, I
if you
heard
go
a
through
friend told me.
interview,
Yes.
and then even if you're a friend or somebody that grew up with in the party, fan, they gonna be like, "God damn, bro."
That's true.
Yeah.
They be like,
After
"Shit."
interview one.
They be like, "Damn, my nigga."
Bro, let me tell you something. With the immunity agreement, it had, I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
It probably was a gag order. And he violated the gag order. That's what I'm assuming that got him in trouble. And they say they just let him keep doing the way this Keaton dude is talking. You need to go look at that interview.
Yeah.
Shout out Count Capone. The boy said that they knew and they just let him keep talking.
Yeah, of
Let him
course.
write the book and let him hang himself even more.
Give him enough
and
rope.
more and more.
I could see that.
Give him enough rope to hang
I
himself
can see
because
that.
somebody gonna be held accountable.
You know that when they
Yeah.
make a move, they say cut.
Yes.
Didn't nobody tell him to cut.
Didn't nobody tell him to cut.
They just like,
They
shit.
wanted that information.
They like, do y'all?
He done connected all the dots they didn't have.
Yeah.
They like, shit. Oh Lord.
So do you think Vlad's the police?
Vlad
Yeah.
TV.
Vlad TV. I mean, be honest though. I'm a friend. Hey man,
Wait,
but I'm gonna say this.
Well,
Say you a gangster
Yeah.
and you have done some dirt
Yeah.
and you on Vlad.
Right.
You don't know how to say no comment?
right. See, my thing is, it be a bunch of cloud chasers going on Vlad.
Fame
He
is
just
the
an
new drug, bro.
opportunist.
Yeah.
He just an
It is.
opportunist.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is opportunist.
So
They got to look like the biggest gangster out there.
Shit. What you mean?
Nigga, I'm gonna
if
be the
you
biggest
gonna
wolf out there. I
come
wasn't
over
there.
here and talk, I'm gonna let you talk. But then if the police come ask, then he, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I just feel like what error? I mean, because I feel like Keefe D, he from the era where he should have known better.
Yes.
You out there
right.
talking
Shit.
like,
They're a little advanced out there in California. So you a gangster and and from what I understand, he was high
you set yourself up.
echelon.
For a long time.
Yes.
For years.
Yeah. So you got to know the ins and outs of not.
A lot
to
of
talk to
people,
and
I
who not
think
to
a
talk
lot
to
of
and
people
what to
think
say.
as more time passes that ain't
Nigga, there
nobody
is no
really
statute of limit-
ain't nobody
statute of
thinking
limit-
about this no more. Ain't
You can hear
nobody.
me?
Yeah, I hear you. Ain't nobody thinking about this no more. So they get out there, they get to talking, they get to running their mouth, they get a little, you know what I mean, a little
Loose at the lips.
a little eye on them, a little 15 minutes of fame, and every time it's one thing, you know what I mean, to say what you're gonna say at home on the phone, but then when you get in front of them cameras,
Bro.
lights, camera, action for a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Lights out.
Yeah.
And the statute of limitations.
Yes, not the Statue of Liberty, Statue of Limitation.
Yeah, because some,
you
you know,
tripping.
some of my brothers get out there say the Statue of Liberty said
Yeah,
that.
please, okay.
I ain't gotta
I
go
call
to jail
myself
for
though.
that.
I call myself
Thank
though.
you, Jizno.
I call myself.
Hey
At
man,
least I heard the ignorance coming out of my mouth.
man, for
I'm
sure.
glad
People
you heard it.
proofread that shit and they still post it.
And say the
Some
shit
don't
wrong.
proofread. They just
Man,
post.
but that basically is saying, man, on a murder,
Yes,
I don't
Ain't
care.
no
it's never
Hey,
over.
you could be 75 years old and shitting on yourself. You done kill somebody and
Yes.
they find out it was you. They finna
Or
They finna take
be
your stinking ass
in
to
the
jail.
car with somebody
Yes.
that killed somebody.
Oh, yes,
That's a better example,
That
sister.
part.
yes,
Be in the car with
yes. Because you know that. Well, everybody know. Well, no, everybody don't know.
They don't.
Most people know it wasn't him that pulled the trigger,
Yeah.
right? So But he's guilty.
But this the cold part
And not
about
only
it.
that-
Whether he did or didn't, he said,
I was in
there.
the I was in the car with him.
Yes.
I was
right there.
I look and describe the whole scene.
Why place yourself at the scene
I'm
of the
talking
crime?
about broke it down. The part that killed me, he said, man, we was about to
He obviously
about to
don't
chill.
watch
We about
Investigation
to
ID.
leave.
and we come and
The
we heard them
girls.
girls hollering, pop, 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 pop.
They have about to, he said they was about
They
to
was
give
in
up.
They was in that convertible Sebring. So he said, man, I looked back and it was parking shoes. I busted. I said, man,
But this the only thing that get me though.
He said,
You been to
I
Vegas
look-
on a
I
Saturday.
look back.
You been to Vegas on a
Ain't no
Saturday.
time.
After the fight.
I'm a drills boy.
After a
After the
fight,
fight.
it's traffic bumper
It's
bumper
stupid.
bumper to bumper.
It's stupid. Ain't
So
nothing.
if you on that side of the street and I'm on this side of the street, how you gonna bust a U and catch up with me?
Okay, let's break it. Let's go into the mind of a fight night.
Okay.
A Vegas game. The fight is when the fight is over with.
Yeah.
Now the strip is lit for
Yes.
quite a while.
Yes.
But you might remind you that Suge them said they went Vegas.
Oh, they changed clothes and
They
everything.
went change clothes, chill for a minute. They had a fight at the MGM Grand that night, so they were kind of trying to tone down for a minute. So they probably went out for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Before they turned around and we hit some
So
club.
it might have
you now.
calmed
I
down.
feel you
some.
now.
So the strip still was busy.
Possibility.
Still was busy. It just wasn't as busy as it was when the fight lit out.
That makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because there's people that have said that
Right.
and question that, so that makes sense to me as well. Have you seen the picture of Pac and Suge in the famous picture? Right?
Yeah.
You ever notice that there's no key in the ignition?
I never looked that far. And I don't remember having I'm an exotic car driver, but I don't remember having no push button.
There was
start
no
back
push
in
button
the-
Yeah,
start.
I finna say, not
we
back
weren't pushing
then.
buttons yet, shit. We
Not
were pushing
back
buttons
then.
in the 90s.
You could pretty much tell when it came out because in the rap song,
You had a key. You barely
They
had a
started
key.
talking
You barely
about
had a key where you push the
push
button
the
and
start. Yeah.
flip out your key ring. Shit.
Here it is right here. Look at the keyhole and see if you see the keys hanging.
Now
That was before they left. They were just getting in the car.
that I hope they won't. Yeah, they. Excuse me. I
That's all now. You ain't seen Sexy Red on there. You?
no.
Bad now. What?
Anyway, bro.
That's low key. Suge hand on the wheel.
You see the keyhole?
Yeah.
Is the key hanging?
No.
They had just got in the car.
They weren't gone yet. They weren't. They couldn't have been at the light. That couldn't have been that. That had to be we finna get ready to roll.
They
Yeah.
just got in the car.
The key ain't in the car
He
yet.
ain't in the car yet, man.
Let's see if it's in the car parked next to him. Yeah. It's in the parking lot. You can tell. It's trees and shit, palm trees right there.
Yeah.
Because I had somebody ask me about that one time. I wanted to get your take
Well,
on
man,
that.
you know shit, man. Now that's that hit the media, social media. That'll be the new
Okay, a
question.
new shit.
There was no keys
Yes.
in the
Here's
damn.
the
news.
No keys in the.
Oh, yeah.
They were on the
Conspiracy.
strip right here.
He wanted him dead.
They say this was right before he got shot.
Yeah, but I agree with you. They look like his baby probably still in the parking lot.
I
They
feel
chilling,
you.
finna get ready to roll.
Yeah, I feel you. And you're right. He painted too good of a picture. From Pac jumping in the back seat to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He painted too well of a picture for them to let that go.
Oh yeah, I mean, and then from just like they say from the shooting from the back seat, if you pull up on them, you
Yes.
know, you got an angle. You know, you can't really get over to the driver.
Yeah.
you ain't got the same angle.
No.
So at the end of the day, a lot of shit, pretty much everything he said makes.
Oh, in other words, a
Now,
lot
I
of
know
questions was answered.
Shit, a lot of things that the mind could wonder.
Yes.
Ponder. You know, it was
Bro,
like,
he drew the picture,
He
didn't he?
should have just stayed
That
quiet.
nigga say Pac
because
jumped up, tried to get in. He probably wouldn't have got killed if he wouldn't have got up like that.
Hey, man, that nigga-
They said nigga tried to get in the back seat.
Shit, he should have put out a chalkboard and just broke.
They've been
Yes.
waiting.
Because shit,
They've been waiting to hold somebody
he-
accountable
he
for
did.
this. So
He did.
he was the last of the Mohicans and got out here and got to talking in front of these cameras.
Damn.
Let the lights and glitz and glam.
I'm a Pac
get
fan.
to
I shouldn't have
him.
said damn.
Now look.
Would y'all want to hear that? Would y'all, Vlad? He got a. What about a super tight TV? I mean, if y'all would have had Keefe D say, would y'all do?
I wouldn't have let that nigga incriminate himself.
I don't know that Keefe D. Yeah, we would have been like,
I wouldn't have not let that nigga incriminate himself.
Did you mean to say all this?
I've had people incriminate themselves on here before.
Yes.
And we be like, nah.
And we call afterwards like,
did you know what you said,
meant
man?
to say this? That's why we ain't live.
Yeah, bro.
I can believe it though.
Yeah, I would edit that shit out in a heartbeat,
You're
bro.
not gonna put us in the same category.
Nah,
as
nigga.
the
I don't
police.
want to get no subpoenas, none of that shit.
No.
They don't know what that
No.
Did he
Well, I'm a
tell
street
you
nigga
that?
and I don't want, and I listen for stuff like that, bro. And I'm like,
even,
do you hear what you just said, bro?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, you
I
ain't
don't-
finna say that
Like
on
we
camera.
get back home, be like, he was talking
I
about
don't got
such and
time to go to
such.
court just because you told me that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, for real. Don't be dragging me in.
Yeah,
I got
Well,
too
and
much
that's
to do.
exactly what's finna happen, ain't it?
Yeah, shit.
Or worse. I got a family up here. Sometimes my little girl be up here. She wants to come tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I can't have that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm
Not at all.
saying? Because I aired it.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, look how Vlad aired that interview. I can't think of the rapper's name, but he was in Houston and they got him. Remember the dude that was standing in the blood? You remember that? His girl had killed the dude. The dudes tried to come in and get a verse from him. And when they came in there, they came in trying to rob him and everything. And it was a murder. And then he was in the hospital showing, you niggas ain't get me. And then he got back out, went back to the apartment where the dude had died, where his girl had killed the dude and was standing all in the blood, taking pictures.
Wow.
Yeah. Vlad asked him.
You should have just left
He
it alone.
aired an interview probably, let's just say Monday. I'm just calling it out, you know, for shit's sakes. On Monday, by the end of the week, that nigga was dead.
Gone.
Out of there.
Pissed some real gangsters.
Oh,
off.
yeah, they came and got him.
Shit.
So
It happened like that.
I just can't air stuff like that because I can't put my family in danger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not no rah-rah nigga no more.
Yeah.
Unless you push. You take that Luciano, throw it away, and it's just Bobo, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So y'all need to just deal with Bobo Luciano.
Okay.
You know, because he's an artist. You know what I'm saying? He's a character. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate you coming through, bro.
For sure. Anytime,
this
always, man.
This is always news you can use.
Yeah, for sure.
And anytime you want to come through, you know, you got open door policy.
Man,
Absolutely.
that's what's up,
Jizno,
man.
you family.
It's
you know
love.
that.
It's love. Here.
Say, man, I got Jizno Relli in the house, man. I appreciate you coming.
For sure.
You always a super tight guest.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.